Hi, fourth grade. I hope you had a restful weekend. Okay, let's get started. So, we're going to solve real world problems by adding or subtracting decimals. Let's look at this example. Sarah has $8.50. She spends $3.75 on a book. How much money does she have left? Do we add or subtract? Well, if she spends money, that means that she's um, losing the money, right? So we have to subtract, okay? So our subtraction sentence will look something like this. And I'm just going to make my video screen a tad bigger so you can take a look at it, okay? And so I know I'm going to just put the decimals on top of one another, which will line up my place values nicely, okay? So I have, let's start with the lowest place value, which is the hundreds. Can I do 0 take away 5? No, so I'm going to borrow from the tenths. So that'll become 4 tenths, and that'll become 10 hundredths. So 10 hundredths minus 5 hundredths is 5 hundredths. All right, can I do 4 tenths take away 7 tenths? No, so I have to regroup from the ones. So instead of 8 ones, that's going to become 7 ones. And then 4 tenths will become 14 tenths. Okay, can I do 14 tenths take away 7 tenths? Yeah, it's just 7 tenths. Drop the decimal point. I have 7 ones take away 3 ones, which is 4 ones. Okay, can't forget my dollar sign because we're talking about money. So she has $4.75 left. Okay, and it's the work that's on my board is also on the screen behind my video. Okay, now let's try this. Okay, you do it on your own, and when you're ready, play the video. I'll be waiting. All right, hi again. So it says for a party, Mrs. Sun buys 2.75 liters of grape juice and 1.26 liters of apple juice. How much fruit juice does she buy? Do we add or subtract? We add because we want to see she has grape juice and apple juice. We want to see the total number, the total amount of juice that she buys. So we're going to add, okay? So addition, they did it here, okay? And so 5 and 6 is 11 hundredths. And then now I'm going to do 1 tenth plus 7 tenths plus 2 tenths, which is 10 tenths. Okay, and then regroup that, and then now I'm going to add the ones. 1 plus 2, 1 plus 1 is 4 ones. Okay, so she buys 4.01 liters of fruit juice. Radical! Woohoo! All right. Ooh, my video is covering that up, isn't it? Okay. So now let's use bar models to help us understand the word problems, and then also it'll set us up to solve them. Let's look at this example, okay? So Peter is 0.08 meters taller than Nick. Sulin is 0.16 meters shorter than Peter. If Sulin is 1.65 meters tall, what is Nick's height? So much information. Okay, so to help us understand, let's draw a bar model. Now, whose height do we know for sure? Okay, we know Sulin's height for sure because it says Sulin is 1.65 meters tall. Okay, so I know Sulin. So I'm going to draw Sulin as 1.65 meters. Again, you don't have to draw this exactly, okay? But, you can just say, this bar model represents 1.65, okay? Now, the next piece of information, it says Sulin is 0.16 meters shorter than Peter. Okay, so for Peter's bar model, should it be bigger than Sulin's or shorter than Sulin's? It says Sulin is 0.16 meters shorter than Peter. Then who's taller? Sulin or Peter? Peter's taller. So I'm going to draw his bigger than Sulin's, okay? And again, it doesn't have to be exact, but I know it should definitely be bigger at least. Okay, so this is, bigger because he's taller than um, Sulin. And how much taller is he? Okay, well, it says that Sulin, he is 0.16 meters taller than Sulin, okay? Because Sulin is 0.16 meters shorter than Peter, okay? And then now let's look at Nick, okay? So Peter is 0.08 meters taller than Nick, okay? Um, so who is taller, Peter or Nick? It looks like Peter is taller. Okay, he's 0.08 meters taller than Nick. So Nick is shorter, so his bar model should be shorter because he's shorter than Peter. Okay, so I don't know, maybe I'll just draw it like here, like this. Okay, and you see that Nick is a little bit shorter. Maybe so that might be 0.08 meters. Okay. If I'm trying to see compared to, oh, that's kind of not where his thing is, kind of like here, right? Compared to, that's where, so this little section here is 0.08, okay? All right, and so it's more clear in the book like that. All right, so then now to figure out Peter's height, let's see, how tall is Peter? Well, Peter is Sulin's height plus 0.16, okay? So I stacked it up like this. So I'm going to add the hundreds. 5 and 6 hundredths make 11 hundredths. 1 tenth plus 6 tenths plus 1 tenth makes 8 tenths. Drop the decimal point. 1 plus 0 1 is 1. So he is 1.81 meter. Now Nick is shorter than Peter. How much shorter is he? He's 0.08 shorter. Okay, so I'm going to take Peter's height and then I'm going to subtract 0.08. Okay, and then let's do 1 take away 8. Oh wait, I can't do that, so I have to borrow from the tenths. Okay, so that becomes 7. Okay, so this becomes 11 hundredths. 11 hundredths minus 8 hundredths is 3 hundredths. 7 tenths take away 0 tenths is 7 tenths. Drop the decimal point, and 1 minus 0 1 is 1. So 1.73 meters. Okay, so that's how tall Nick is. And it's right there. All right. And now, could you guys please just make this a little bigger? Okay. Could you guys please do the guided practice numbers 2 and 3 on your own? All right, I'll see you soon. Hi, welcome back. All right, so for number 2, it says that a pair of pants costs $36.49. A shirt costs $24.95. Victor has $55. How much more money does he need to buy the pair of pants and shirt? Yeah, Victor might not have enough. Okay, so first let's figure out the total cost of the shirt and pants, or the pants and shirt. So we're going to add $36.49 and $24.95. Okay, and I put it right here. I stacked them up nicely because I know I have to put the decimals on top of one another. So now let's add the hundredths. 9 hundredths plus 5 hundredths is 14 hundredths. 1 tenth plus 4 tenths is 5 tenths. Plus 9 tenths is 14 tenths. Okay. 1 plus 6 plus 4 is 11. 1 plus 3 plus 2 is 6. Okay. So then the total cost is $61.44. Okay. And I'm looking at the bar model that they drew for us. Okay. So the pants and shirt here cost how much? Cost $61.44. Okay. And Victor only has $55, which is not enough. Okay. So we have to see how much more does he need. Okay. So to do that, I have to subtract 61.44 minus what the amount of money that Victor has here. Okay. So let's do that. Okay. 4 hundredths equals 0 hundredths is 4 hundredths. 4 tenths equals 0 tenths is 4 tenths. Drop the decimal point. 1 1 minus 5 1. Ooh, I can't do that. So I'm going to regroup from the tens. So that becomes 5 tens. That becomes, oops, 11 ones. 11 ones minus 5 ones is 6 ones. And 5 tens equals 5 tens is 0 tens. And then this is $6.44. Okay. So he needs $6.44. He needs $6.44 more to buy the pair of pants and shirt. It's not enough. All right, let's look at number 3. A piece of fabric 4 meters long is cut into 2 pieces. The first piece is 1.25 meters long. How much longer is the second piece of fabric? So here I see that the first piece is 1.25, and I know total is 4 meters. I don't know how big the second piece of fabric is. Okay? So I guess this person didn't cut the fabric into 2 equal pieces, right? So what do we need to do? Well, we have to take the total length of the 2 pieces, which is 4, and then subtract it by the first piece, which is 1.25. Okay? And so I set it up like this over here. And I know to put the 4 here because it's in the ones place, okay, because it's 4 ones. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a decimal and then some trailing zeros here, okay? Because the trailing zeros do not affect the value of that number, okay? So in a decimal, after a decimal point. So let's see, can I do 0 take away 5? No. Okay, so I have to borrow from here, but it's a 0. Oh gosh, there's not enough even there. So I have to borrow from the ones, or regroup from the ones, okay? So 4 ones becomes 3 ones, and then this becomes 10 tenths, okay? But remember, I want to do 0 hundredths, take away 5 hundredths, which I can't. So now I can regroup from there, so it's 9 tenths, and that becomes 10 hundredths, okay? 10 hundredths take away 5 hundredths is 5 hundredths. 9 tenths take away 2 tenths is 7 tenths. Drop the decimal point. 3 ones take away 1 1 is just 2. So it's 2.75 meters. That's the length of the other fabric. Okay. So now, let's see. Okay, it's 2.75. And then the question is, how much longer is the second piece of fabric? Okay, because now we can look at this bar model here, okay? So the first piece is 1.25, the second piece is 2.75, and it's longer, but how much longer? I have to subtract, okay? So I stack them up like this. 5 hundredths take away 5 hundredths is 0 hundredths. 7 tenths take away 2 tenths is 5 tenths. Drop the decimal points, 2 1, take away 1 1 is 1 1, so it's 1.50 meters. Woo! All right, I think you guys are getting it. It's a bit tedious to draw the bar model, but it really helps you organize the information when there's so much information in the problem. All right, so let's take a look at this, and let's see if I have to minimize. Oh, I do have to make my video screen a tad smaller. Okay, would you guys please do this on your own? And these are the last set of problems, okay? All right, so give it a try. All right, welcome back. Hey, so let's take a look here. I think I'm gonna move my video screen maybe so I can make it a bit bigger. That's as big as it can go. Okay, so let's look at number 4. Randy spent $29.85 on a soccer uniform and $18.75 on soccer equipment. He paid the cashier $50. How much change did he get? So first, let's figure out the total cost of the uniform and equipment. So we're going to add $29.85 to $18.75, and I stacked it up like this. Okay, so we're going to add the lowest place value, which is the hundredths. 500 plus 500 is 10 hundredths. 1 tenth plus 8 tenths is 9 tenths plus 7 tenths, which is 16 tenths. Drop the decimal point. 1 1 plus 9 1 is 10 ones, plus 8 1 is 18 ones. Okay. And then 1 10 plus 2 10 plus 1 10 is 4 10. So the total cost is $48.60. Okay. And I see that in the bar model here that they drew one for us already. Thank you. Which is uniform and equipment. So we found that out, which is $48.60. And Randy only has $50. Okay. Well, he has $50, which is enough. But he wants to know how much change will he get back. Okay. So we're going to do 50 minus the total cost of the item. So it's 50 minus 48.60. So I set my equation up like this, or my subtraction sentence. And I know to put 50 here because my 1s and 10s line up. So that means I'm going to add a decimal point and some trailing zeros. Okay. So 0 hundredths minus 0 hundredths is 0 hundredths. 0 hundredths minus 6 hundredths. Ooh, there's not enough. I have to borrow from the 1s. But ooh, there's not enough. So I have to borrow from the 10s. Okay, so this becomes 4 10s and 10 ones. But now, let's see, 0 tenths minus 6 tenths, there's not enough. But I can borrow, or regroup, I mean, from the ones. Okay, so that becomes 9 ones, and this becomes 10 tenths. 10 tenths minus 6 tenths is 4 tenths. Drop the decimal point. 9 ones minus 8 ones is 1 1. 4 tens minus 4 tenths is 0 tenths. So you'll get $1.40 back. Okay? Alright, let's look at number 5. Number 5 says Nathan jogged on Monday and Tuesday. He jogged 4.55 kilometers on Monday and 1.78 kilometers farther on Tuesday than on Monday. What was the distance he jogged on both days? Okay. And so he jogged more on Tuesday, didn't he? So that's why the bar model for Tuesday is longer than the bar model for Monday. So Monday here they drew it this length, and that's 4.55 kilometers. Tuesday he ran the same amount he did as on Monday, but 1.78 more. Okay. So what was the distance that he jogged on Tuesday? Well, we have to add 4.55 plus 1.78. Okay, and I wrote it right here. So let's do the addition. 5 and 8 make 13. 5 and 7 make 12, plus 1 make 13. 1 and 4 and 1 make 6. Okay. So on Tuesday, he jogged 6.33 kilometers. Okay. And so I input it in the spots here, and then I input it in the bar model here. So Monday he jogged 4.55. On Tuesday he jogged 6.33. We want to know the total amount he jogged on both days. Okay, so we're going to add Monday's amount to Tuesday's amount over here. Okay, and so let's do 5 and 3 make 8. 5 and 3 make 8. Drop the decimal point. 4 and 6 make 10. Okay. So on Monday and Tuesday altogether, he jogged 10.88 kilometers. Ooh, all right. Okay, so that's all for today, and I hope you guys will enjoy the rest of your day and get some rest if you need some rest. Bye!